from Charlotte, North Carolina, at a combined weight of over 660 pounds, Rody Rob, Adam Baum, Bionic Brian, the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast.
All right, and welcome to the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. I'm about 400 pounds less than that. No, Adam joined me back, or Captain, whoever's on the Skype with me. Welcome to the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. We're going to talk about Monday Night Raw tonight, kind of. We're going to talk about Money in the Bank, kind of. Right now, it's myself, Rody Rob, and Adam. And let me just break the ice here. Let me break the ice. If you don't know, today is 420. Which is April 20th to some, and to others, it is just another reason. And so, trust me when I say tonight we're going to be talking about what happened in wrestling and what's going on with the storylines. But there was definitely partaking, and we are definitely celebrating this joyous holiday, Brian or Adam.
Wow, you don't even know who your guest host that showed up is.
I have
the
no
other
idea.
guy was too busy.
Hey, just be thankful that we're streaming. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, but the irony of this stream is that we were supposed to start about 10 minutes ago,
Right.
But the guy who set it up has technical difficulties and isn't joining us, so it's a two-man gig.
Yeah, so I'm hoping Brian shows up because I need him. I need him to be here, man. Brian, come on. If you're listening,
Why, you were the note taker.
Yeah, if you're listening on the podcast after the fact, most of this means nothing to you. So thank you for listening anyway on all the different podcast providers.
Not much meant
right.
anything.
So we had another COVID-19 stay-at-home WWE Essential Personnel live show tonight, and it was live tonight. For those who thought that maybe they were going to tape it. And since the governor gave WWE his blessing to be essential and to do their job, we got tonight. So, Adam, what were your opening thoughts about what tonight was?
Mostly garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, the matches were bad or anything, but I wasn't very entertained overall. It didn't really captivate me. I had nothing else going on. I'm trying to, quit playing all these stupid games on my phone. I've been very good about that. So I really wanted wrestling to entertain me tonight. But at the same time, I was just like, last week was kind of good, and I felt like they blew their wad. This week was paint by numbers time again.
I don't know if this week was paint by numbers for me as much as, look, there was good matches, right? When we're going to talk about individually as we go, good matches tonight.
Are we?
Well, some of it. Kind of.
I mean, let's just face it. We've seen this the last bunch of weeks.
Right.
We've seen some combination or whatever of Zelina's little talent. Those three either fighting in singles matches, tag matches, women's matches, mixed tag. We've seen them being featured a lot. That's great for them. We've seen Alistair come out a lot. That's great for him. But after that, there's not much to go on. We haven't seen Randy or Edge. We haven't seen anybody that can afford to stay home, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to sound callous when I say that, Rob, but none of the top guys are coming.
Okay. I wish I had a good opening point that I thought I had, but then you just steamrolled me there and fucking went forever. So,
all right, let's intro the board.
Yeah, who's on the board?
Love them.
Oh,
XL10, Jay is here.
Yeah.
Stike Leather's here. Sklenner's here. More, I'm sure, will be joining. Hopefully, Brian is one of those.
Yeah. I can host the show.
Top guys on the board.
I can host the show. I'm just saying. I was trying to get my point, and you steamrolled me, so you threw me off, man. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so I don't have an opening point then. So we're gonna go. I fucking don't. You killed me.
No, your opening point was supposed to be the big topic to talk about.
What's that?
Climbing the corporate ladder. What do we think about the fact that we're gonna have Money in the Bank from the roof of
that's what
WWE corporate tower?
That's what I was about to say.
No, that's what I'm telling you. You were about to say.
Okay, all right, killing me. All right, so we're gonna play our big.
It's in the production notes.
No, it's not in the production notes. You're absolutely wrong.
You're killing me, Smalls.
So we're gonna do like we always do, and we're gonna be very unruly and rowdy tonight. But we always give our big topics for Monday Night Raw. And if we talk about something you want to talk about, wonderful. If we don't talk about something you want to talk about, well, start a podcast, man. I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna start the first topic, Adam, and let's just jump in there with Money in the Bank update. How about that? You want to do the men's and the women's, and just go ahead and get that out the way?
There's my notes. Took a lot tonight.
Congratulations, that's good, man. All right, so
yeah, we got 4 people from each side, and we got a 5th one on the way on Friday for each side.
Right.
Or I mean, not for each side.
So
I'm talking about for men and women.
So
we've got 4 booked for the men, 4 booked for the women.
Right. Okay. Can I talk now? God.
You threw it to me.
No, I didn't throw it to you.
No.
I didn't throw it to you.
You're so mad at me all the time.
No, I didn't. Dude, I didn't.
It to me.
No,
I talk for 2 seconds, and then
2
you're like,
seconds.
Can I talk now? You're monopolizing the airwaves.
Your internal clock is all fucked. You go like
check
for like
the
2.
Tape, man.
You check it. Okay. Anyway, so let's talk about the men's and the women's here, and start with the women. So far, we got Shayna. Shayna had the match tonight with Who did she fight? Who's her match with tonight? I got it written down somewhere.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Good. It's Indy Blackwell, by the way.
Indy Blackwell's her name, right? So Shayna came out and just stomped a mud hole in Indy Blackwell. That's her name, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
INDI.
Right. So Shayna had that going tonight. Nia Jax came out and
she's an indie wrestler.
Right. Thank you. Jackass. So Nia came out and beat Kyrie again, which was a better match than their first one, honestly.
The board is telling me that's not her name, by the way.
It's not? Why are you telling me that's her name? So you were making that up the whole time?
Indy Hartwell, not Blackwell.
Fucking potato. Shut the fuck up. Who cares?
We'll never see her again.
No, not gonna work here anymore. So Nia disposes of Kyrie in what was a better match than last week, right? So that happened.
Which is shocking. Why they didn't do that last week?
Why didn't have the match be that good last week?
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
last week it was just shit. They damaged Kyrie. This week they gave her some cred.
I'm curious why they even did the match again. Really, I mean, is there not enough talent that you can't do a rematch?
I feel like they've tested 20 people and they're like, okay, you're the ones that are going to be on TV the next 20 days.
Yeah, really. Like, here's your fucking pick a number, bro. The rest of y'all can sit down. There was plenty of talent we could have showcased here during this night. I mean, anybody. I mean, let's think. Anybody.
There was a lot of Sarah Logan. I will remember you moments tonight.
Yeah, I don't have an example, but it's just like anybody.
Yeah, you suck.
Fucking anybody, whatever, you swallow. So there's Nia. Dana Brooke apparently made it in on SmackDown, right? Do you know, Adam? Because I didn't watch.
Yes.
Okay.
She beat Feel the Glow Girl.
Really, that's her name? Feel the Glow. How long you been doing wrestling podcasts? You don't know her name?
I know her name.
Okay, what's her name?
Naomi.
Imone. Okay, good job. So and then Asuka is also there.
The Raw qualifiers for the women were all last week, and the Raw qualifiers for the men were all this week.
Right. So there's who we got so far. So it's just Alistair and Daniel on the men's side right now?
No.
What'd you say?
No, you jackass.
What'd you just say?
Uha Nation qualified.
Oh yeah,
tonight.
Uha got in tonight. That's right. Okay, Uha.
And so did Buddy Murphy.
Damn, I
assume. I didn't watch that.
Yeah, man, I completely.
Somebody tell us if Rey Mysterio won, but hey, I'm pretty sure.
If you're watching our show, hold on.
And Gulak qualifying this Friday, and we have Sasha and Lacey.
Fantastic.
The other qualifier.
That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. It is. Hey, look. Anybody out there, if you were like, I can't watch this, or it's driving you nuts, fucking go away then. I don't care. It's nice more about me having fun than you, really. So enjoy our show. Okay, so there's the men and the women. Well, we got 2 spots left on each, right?
Ooh, Indie Taker joining us on the board. I like this one. Nia bitching about Ronda being reckless, then pulling a sting on Kyrie with the buckle bomb.
Yeah,
tonight.
Nia's always been. She's always been stiff.
Very unsafe.
She's always been stiff. Nia.
Well, there's a difference between being stiff and throwing
You're
someone
right.
with reckless abandon.
Yes, you're right. No, the recklessness is what I meant. I didn't mean stiff. I meant reckless in that situation. Because
She's Bryan Adams.
I mean, who all has she hurt? I know she hurt Alexa Bliss, right? Or was it just Bliss a couple times?
No, Ronda gave Bliss concussions.
No, but didn't she put her out? Didn't she injure her?
I just got a text from Brian, excuse Mountain.
What did he say? You want me to call?
That's what he said. No, he said excuse Mountain.
Oh, okay, cool. Maybe he's just listening to us, I guess. Oh, his.
Nah.
I thought Apple didn't update. Apparently, his computer's updating. So whatever. It's like I'm like, dude, you got a Mac? Call. What the fuck? You got an Apple computer? Okay. Anything else on the ladder to bank or money? So how are they going to do this? Is it going to be like a pre-taped like
I assume it has to
like
be
the Taker thing?
There's no way they're going to actually film them going from the lobby all the way up to the roof of the building.
Yeah, not in real time, right?
Over the elevator.
Yeah, not in real time. This has got to be clearly pre-taped segment.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, with that said, last week when we found this out, it was after our show, and I thought this was completely shit. But the more I think about it, Rob, this could be something cool.
Yeah, no, look, we shit all over the
Boneyard was good.
Right. Thanks for So as I was saying 4 words into it,
Firefly Funhouse was good.
Okay, fuck it. I don't fucking know what you want me to talk about. Yeah. So we thought both of those would be pretty shitty. Throw me off, man. Right?
Yes.
Respond, please. Yes. My God.
Yes. We thought they would be shitty. And our initial reaction to this climb the corporate ladder, corporate in the bank kind of thing, we thought would be shitty too. But now I'm giving it a chance because Boneyard and Firefly were so good. Maybe we should give it a chance.
Here's the thing, though. 2 questions. Okay. Question number 1 is the women's match like this too? Are they both?
Yes.
So both of them
gets the elevator pass.
Okay, so they're gonna do the same match gimmick, heavy gimmick for both. That seems a lot.
That's why I think they have to. Whoever's producing both these matches has to get on the same page to make sure that they're not doing the same spots.
I feel like
it would be a travesty if they're both doing a stairwell spot and it's the exact friggin' same, or if they're doing a roof spot that's similar.
I just feel like this shouldn't be like the Titan games where you're like, you go now you go, up the building. If they're going to do them both the same, they're both going to be use the corporate ladder thing, go through the building. They should just do both the matches at the same fucking time. I mean, seriously, have both the matches going at the same time, both briefcases up there, and the cameraman can go fucking crazy. They have all the content for one video. Try to tell a story with it both at the same time. Don't give me 2 individual climbing the buildings. That's boring. I'm sorry.
I don't know if our listeners know, I'm a big film buff. You've always had those movies like Rat Race or all the way back to It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World, where you had a bunch of people running for something or having a race for something. As you're saying that, Rob, I really like that idea. I think that could be really cool because you could have incidental spots where somebody, it might be goofy, but it could be done properly, where Nia and let's say Shayna are fighting and they're blocking the path of Daniel Bryan just trying to get around them. Because he's also running up there. They could also use that to cut back and forth between the 2 stories,
right?
The women and the men.
And there could also be dialogue. There could be story where one woman and one man superstar team up to try to help each other out through the building. That could be a thing that could happen too.
I like the idea. The one thing though that I'm curious of is if this is being clearly taped in Connecticut and the rest of the pay-per-view is going on in the PC, are we just going to do like they did with Randy Orton and Bray in that weird house that was nowhere near the arena?
Nope.
And just suspend kayfabe? No, just listen to me.
Okay.
And suspend kayfabe on the time thing.
Oh, I should listen to you.
Because I feel like the winner of the women's Money in the Bank is going to cash in on Bayley after the Tamina match. I don't think that Tamina is a worthy opponent here. I like that they're giving her a spot, but I feel like this is all either to finally give her the title so that she can have it taken from her immediately.
Yeah.
But they don't want to see her as champ long, or this is to finally take it off Bayley, because Becky doesn't even have a match yet.
I don't know but the logistics of that, right? So you're saying that Bayley has a match at Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank,
right.
In the Performance Center.
Right. Right.
Somebody's going to win the briefcase
in Connecticut. And they're going to cash in that night?
I was thinking there's a possibility of it. Or
you think they would? You think that they would break kayfabe that hard that it wasn't live?
Bayley has held the title since last year's Money in the Bank.
I don't look. I'm not arguing the logic of Bayley getting cashed in on.
I don't think they would have somebody cash in on SmackDown. And I'm saying I don't think it's. What's the point of her match with?
I mean,
Sasha's not going to be there because Sasha probably is going to beat Lacey.
It's a throwaway championship defense. I mean, it's a throwaway. It's not really. I don't know why it's that big a deal.
That's what I'm saying. It's
right.
not.
But
so that means the briefcase is probably coming into play.
No, it's an as if match on a card. It got two lead characters in a story, kind of having a simple match real quick. It's okay to have a match like this. It's a title match, so put it on a pay-per-view. That's fine. I'm okay with this, even if it's kind of a garbage match. So I don't think it necessarily calls for you to have the briefcase brought in right there. And again, that's breaking some fucking heavy fucking kayfabe. It's not like when we'd see the pre-produced videos in the past and the limo would drive away or it would pull in and then they'd show up like they were actually on the fucking limo, right? This is more like, hey, these motherfuckers are all the way in Connecticut. They're not just going to, beam me up, Scotty, right to fucking Full Sail or to the Performance Center. That's what I'm saying.
Well, Rob, normally I would dismiss anything on the board that's, this preposterous. But Stike's saying it, so I'm going to give it some credibility here. Both matches were already filmed, he says, and reportedly went from 8 a.m. to midnight to shoot.
I don't doubt that at all in any kind of way. Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm sure they want the nighttime lighting that you can't just see, hey, look, Farmer Fran's mowing his lawn way out in the distance, then he's gone in the next shot because it was taken an hour later.
So the big question, though, we had a little conversation the other night about this, is we know that they put their new headquarters on pause because of the cutbacks, right? We know that.
Well,
but
we
it's
know that it was
I know. And they're still going to work on it. It's still going to get done after everything's said and done. But I just put it on pause. So my question was that I presented to you the other night, which I'm curious what the board or the audience might think is, will they allow the wrestlers to fucking destroy certain segments of the corporate building? I mean, absolutely fucking just wreck it.
Indie Taker on the board is hoping that there's some diehard shit at the end. They blow the roof and somebody's jumping off of it.
Maybe. Well, that would have leaked.
But that would be really friggin' cool. I mean, they have the cranes,
right?
I would think you could do a stunt double with a tape segment so that they wouldn't risk their talent.
Right.
But at least they're going to take down some walls, Rob.
Yeah.
In some of the office portions of the building, there may be some Office Space style attacks on fax machines and printers and copiers. It's like, I'm going to
okay, here's the question. All right, so yes or no. Will we see anything fly out of a window, like from the third floor and, fall down, that kind of shit?
Hans Gruber.
Yeah. A chair?
Hans Gruber for sure.
Hans Gruber, we're going to see that?
Yeah, he's going to fly out of the window.
Okay. I thought maybe a desk chair would probably go.
There's going to be a guy on the ground going, I hope that wasn't one of the hostages.
You are awesome. All right. So, okay, well, this is going to be interesting. I look, tonight about Raw, there's nothing special about Raw. We'll have a couple things about Raw we'll talk about. A couple things that might have stuck out, but it's an interesting concept. I don't want to I don't want to jump right in and shit on it like we did the other things and be wrong again. I'm going to go ahead and give this a very anticipated kind of a rating. How do I put that? Yeah, like that.
Well, I got one for you, Rob.
What's that?
Soji on the board says, do you think they'll throw a fake body and kayfabe kill one of the characters off for a while.
I want to say no, but we're dealing with Vince McMahon, and maybe he's like, "Look, you can do whatever you want. I won't get in the way."
It would have been a great way to end Mike Chioda's run.
Yeah.
What do you want? There's two of us. Why are you getting so pissy?
Because I was like in mid-sentence. I was not even just in mid-sentence. I was in mid-Vince McMahon sentence, and you just like 3 words in, you're like, fuck whatever you got to say. I'm just going to jump in there. Don't fucking do it, dude. I mean, seriously, right. It gets old.
My bad. I'll wait till I'm spoken to.
No, that's not how conversation works, bro. You just let somebody.
Exactly. It's not how it works.
Yeah, you let somebody finish a motherfucker. I'm not upset. Right. Dude, anybody on the board, please fucking back me up. I was 3 words into a fucking McMahon impression sentence. Love it or not, I was 3 words into it. Back me up, and then he just bulldozed. Just back me up.
Right, we're on a delay, and you were 3 seconds into it, so I was talking, and so were you.
That doesn't make sense. What you just said doesn't. I'm the high one, but that doesn't make sense. Okay, all right. There's Money in the Bank. We're done. Let's move. Where's Brian at? I want to talk to Brian.
Do we want to do any predictions of the 4 competitors that are in there?
Yeah. Okay.
Nah, fuck it.
You want to do it now?
No, it's fine. No, it's not even 4.
Of the 4, let's go ahead. Go ahead. You do it. Who do you want? Who's your 1 out of the 4?
I want Dana Brooke. Hey, Brian's here.
Is he?
Does he join?
I think I'm here.
Hey. There he is. Hey.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, Dana Brooke's winning Money in the Bank, right?
No. Can you see me? This is good?
Huh?
No, I can't see you.
You can't see me?
Yeah, I'm working on it, Brian.
See
I'm working on it, Brian. I'm working on it.
That's nice.
Go ahead, talk to him, Brian. Adam, fill him in while I work on his camera.
So, Brian.
Adam.
We're talking about Money in the Bank winner.
Mm-hmm.
Early predictions, there's only 4 women in the match. There's only 4 men officially. There's another qualifier on Friday. But who's your early pick of winner?
Can you refresh my memory as to who the participants are?
I knew you were going to ask that. Asuka, Nia, Shayna, Dana Brooke, Lacey Lacey or Sasha are qualifying Friday, and then a last person to be announced.
Oh man. What about Sasha? How's she doing on SmackDown? I mean,
I just told you she's going to have a qualifying match on Friday.
No, I know. Assuming she wins is what I'm saying. You know, like I think if she wins the qualifier, I could see her as
I would put a strain on the best friend thing.
Yeah, it could. But
I like that.
Happy 420, guys! I didn't. Happy RVD day.
Yeah, you're late.
Have a chance.
I know.
Of course I am. I'm just fucking catching up. Jeez, you're so uptight, man.
What about the men?
He's being really mean tonight, Brian. He's being really mean tonight. Yeah, he is. Dude, look. So Brian, I was like 4 words into like a Vince McMahon impression of a sentence, and he just bulldozed me, man. Just bulldozed me. He's like, well, let me tell you something I'm thinking. Like, oh, thanks, man. I appreciate. He's been doing that all night. So I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad to have you.
Good. I'm good. I'm glad to be here.
Our audience is not digging it tonight. I don't think. They're not
digging what?
Our show.
Why?
Because I'm baked.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
is that? I'm pretty sure all
we're not really on topic, Brian.
That's okay, man. It's RVD day.
That's right.
Well, Rob just wanted someone to celebrate alongside.
Yeah, someone who wouldn't be rude to me.
Annoying him.
Yeah, somebody who wouldn't be rude.
Is Rob hosting right now? I'm confused. What's
happening?
He's
supposed to be.
We're just talking. We're just talking wrestling.
I was supposed to host actually, but I didn't bring it up because I knew you guys were going to forget.
You were late.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
That's why he was late.
So
he updated his computer that doesn't ever need updates.
Right.
I'll send you a picture.
I'm just having a conversation with my wrestling friends about what's going on. So I'm sorry if all my structure's not there tonight. Is that okay? It's okay. All right. So let's talk about.
Hi, friend.
What?
Wait. Before we go on.
No. What?
I do have a slight announcement that.
Are you coming out?
You were 3 words in. You got to yell at Brian.
Well, he has an announcement. He wasn't just talking about the thing that was on his brain.
Yeah.
You don't get it. You are so ignorant. Yeah, not ignorant. You are so blind to the shit you do. Everybody else sees it, and I'm sure the same can be said for me. You are so blind to the fucking shit you do. Really are. Okay, go ahead, Brian.
So,
Brian.
Yeah, love you too. As you know, we have some t-shirts available at markedoutgear.com.
Oh, we're doing this now.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I just found out about it, so it's fresh on my mind, and I'm very excited. And I didn't even get the chance to tell you guys, but yeah, we are up there. We are on belowthecollar.com. That is the sister site for pro wrestling tees. So now you can get our t-shirts at that website. We've got our official logo up there right now, so you can go get that one. And there's going to be a few more ones up there. I know Jason Sklenar is going to be excited about it. But you can go there, belowthecollar.com. Just search for Marked Out Wrestling Podcast, and you can find us there. And go buy some shit.
Check the tape.
That's what I wanted to tell you guys. That is going to be up there soon. That would be up here, I would say, by the end of the week.
All right, it's awesome. Is today Earth Day? Is it Earth Day?
You know that's also Hitler's birthday.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, really, we're talking about Earth Day and 420, and you're like, oh, yeah, guess what? Hitler's birthday, too.
The same thing.
Wait, where's Adam?
I don't...
Sklenar left, by the way, right before you made this announcement, because he had to go with his child.
That's all right.
Okay. All right, so that was cool. Thank you for the announcement, Ryan. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Let's talk about... Let's see. You want to talk about the smoke? You want to talk about profits and Binky? What? Are you on mute, Adam? Trying to talk to me?
Oh, my God.
No, I'm not on mute.
Yes,
Are we doing awards here?
No, I'm talking about fucking Raw, bro.
Oh, well, we renamed the awards. You mentioned the smoke.
Yeah, the originators of the smoke, the Street Profits. I asked if you want to talk about profits and
the originators of it.
Oh, my God. You are difficult tonight.
He is. Thank you, Brian. He's so fucking difficult tonight. I'm just trying to have a conversation. You're so
you guys are so sensitive.
No, you're just so combative. Like everything's got to be an argument, and you got to be right.
You're all like hippie peace, man.
Yeah, yeah, fucking I am right. Yeah, I'm fucking quarantined.
We need that right now.
I'm quarantined in my house with fucking 3 women, and fucking I need that, bro. Stop taking it from me.
So loud. That's why Brian won't be on our watch party things.
Why? Oh, yeah. There's a lot of noise.
Yeah, I got kids. What are you going to do?
Yeah, he uses his parents as the excuse and whatever, but you know it's your kids.
My 12 parents.
All right, speaking of family. All right, so let's talk about so we get Bianca had a match tonight with who's that chick she was fighting? Oh, Santana Garrett, which there was I want to talk about the relevance of the story and all that, character development stuff. More so in this, but I do want to say the end of the match, Brian. Did you see this match of Binky?
No, I've been wheeling and dealing, bro. I didn't even watch most of it, to be honest.
All right.
I was out celebrating with RVD and Sabu and all the Good Brothers and
okay.
Yeah.
Well, so Bianca went to give Santana Garrett her little finishing move there, and I forgot the name of it right now, but the one where she flips her up and it kind of suplex faces her face goes down, suplex. You know what I'm talking about?
The KOD, the kiss of death.
Okay, that's right. That's what she called it. Yep, kiss of death. So, wow, Adam, thanks. So, rather than taking the spot, falling flat, she catches herself with her knee. She lands on her knees like a bad sell. And Binky was very obviously pissed about that break kayfabe, like completely fucking pissed. And there was a little kick at the end, which I thought some people might have thought, hey, maybe she's just
that's what I thought it was,
character thing. But no, that was Bianca going, what the fuck, man? You're not gonna sell my shit? Are you serious?
Right.
So I just thought that was interesting. So
Psych on the board says they could have had a different opponent for her because it was a sloppy match. I agree. If you want to call it sloppy, you want to call her bad sell. The finish was obvious. Bianca always looks a little, because she's had so much as a heel run, a little egotistical or angry at the end of a match. But you could tell there was something different about the way she did this ending. Like she was mad that girl didn't sell or didn't work her butt up. Santana left her flat in the finisher. She took the whole finisher with her knees when she's supposed to lay out and just take it. It's not that high of a spot. It's not that big of a bump.
Oh, really?
She should have just, she should
ring General Adam.
I was just
you, Brian.
I was just enjoyed how he just took everything I said and just said it in a longer manner, so everybody can go, Adam's points are great.
Longer manner. You have no concept of time right now, hi boy.
I'm just hey,
There's no way.
I'm just saying all you did was repeat exactly what I said right before that in long form, and now everybody's gonna go, oh, Adam's so smart. Rob doesn't know what he's talking about. Fucking same thing.
I did make it sound smart the way you said it. Yes.
I did like the fact that in the match they had Bianca not just looking strong, but kind of not taking the shit. You know, just like being aggressive and going after her opponent. Like, I'm gonna whip your ass now. I did like that rather than it being kind of, I don't know. You know what I mean? Kind of the personality of the match, Adam.
Yeah, I mean, I like her in general. She had to carry the match, the personality, because the other girl, number one, most people on the main roster have never heard of her.
Yeah.
Number two, there's no crowd to feed off of.
Right.
So she had to, I mean, like Zelina barking orders in every one of her matches tonight, providing some kind of kayfabe. You need that right now. So she had to up that game a little bit. And I thought that's possibly why they were doing that, Rob. It's just, this is kind of the evolution of that new era where they're going to talk through a match.
Yeah.
Because we can hear them.
What do you think?
Like a bingo hall.
Do you think there's pressure, like job security pressure with them at this point, where they're going out there thinking, fuck, one fuck up and I could be gone, since they're already laying everybody off?
I think that is why the top of the roster is not showing up for most of this stuff, because they don't care. They're not worried about job security. Their name ID carries something. Randy Orton, he could take 2 years off, come back, do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal for him. Edge took 9 years off, had 2 matches, and people are popping like crazy for him. Doesn't matter to him. But you talk about the Viking Raiders and Ricochet and Cedric.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that if they were to no-show, that they might be on this list. And I'm wondering if a lot of these people, with the exception of someone like Sarah Logan, who we just saw, stuff like that, and I'm sure there's exceptions, No Way Jose too, but most of these people we haven't seen for a while. I wonder if part of the decision that gave some of them their fate was the fact that, hey, they're not coming anyway, so now's the time to let them go, because they're just trying to earn a paycheck, by not showing up.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I hear everything you're saying. I agree with it too. I mean, I'm kind of curious more about just the in-ring or the promo kind of thing. Like, are they worried that, if they don't put out something very attractive and exciting to the old man right away, that he's going to start chopping people?
I mean, right now there is no fan to get you over,
right,
Brian? You cannot have the Kofi effect. There is never going to be that. If the old man doesn't like you, there's no fan to object.
Right, and that's exactly what I was going to say. I mean, right now it's a weird time for them to try to be getting new things over and new people over, because there's no way of kind of judging it like fairly. I mean, this is something unprecedented that we've never seen before. So, I mean, there are.
But that unfairness, Brian, is allowing Vince to just determine what he thinks is pass or fail.
Sure, yeah, and I'm sure he's pretty pissed off right now with the whole XFL thing folding, so he's probably not in the best of moods. And I mean, let's be honest, I mean, everything right now in general is kind of shitty. So I would say people are probably on thin ice. I would imagine they are in WWE, especially with, like, what was it, 30 plus people that got laid off over the past week.
Yeah, they can't feel safe.
I wouldn't think so. But I mean, the guys that you said, like Edge, Randy, those are short, like, Hall of Famers, but like the people that are in between, like you did mention, who is it, Viking Raiders, like all those people, I would say everyone is probably concerned about their spot.
Yeah, and if you think about it, people like AJ Styles, and there's some more I'm sure we can name off that have made a pretty good amount of money in this job, in this career, can go, I'm going to sit this one out. Dolph Ziggler, an example. Dolph Ziggler, he could not wrestle for 4 or 5 months. This is over.
I don't know. I think he's in that tweener stage. AJ is a perfect example.
Dolph has made
like, fuck, I don't care. I'm going to enjoy this time and stay home with my family.
But no, I'm saying Dolph's a veteran that's been on the roster for what, almost a decade, and he's probably made tons of money.
Yeah, but his side gig is 100% shut down.
I mean, that doesn't matter. The dude was probably making $750,000 a year for the last 7 to 10 years, or I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean. It's somewhere near those numbers. And he's a single guy with no kids doing comedy gigs and news gigs at the same time, plus merchandise
he made
sales.
At least an average of $500,000 across 10 years. So
he's loaded.
That's
he could take He could take 4 months off. It'd be okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just curious of the people that are here right now. It feels so fresh to me. Which you're right, Brian. It is kind of weird to bring it up right now, to bring them out right now. But maybe it's because, like I just said, nobody wants to show up. So,
yeah, they don't really have any other choice.
Yeah.
Rob, with everybody, I mean, there's a 50-50 out here in the world, and I'll apply it to wrestling going on right now. There are the guys like AJ, Randy, and Edge who are just sit back, fuck it, I'm going to go home and hang out with my families. I don't need to worry about this. And then there are others that are showing up. You put a spin on it. Are they showing up to keep their job? And vice versa. Some of them, shouldn't they be getting some kind of hazard pay right now? Because I know Vince isn't backstage for these live shows.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that if you thought he was live or if he's in Connecticut.
No, there's no way he's there.
Yeah, he might be in Video Gorilla.
Yeah.
Like on a Herbie Robot type thing.
What's that, boss? I'm sorry, I'm losing you. What? Okay, we're going to go ahead and put stuff over.
What? You want Uha Nation to wrestle for 25 minutes? Okay, boss.
That's odd. Okay. So let's talk about. I had one here. Bobby Lashley and Lana was brutal. I don't know what the fuck that was about.
He flipped a tire, man.
Yeah, he flipped two tires.
It looked like they undid the work that they've done in the last couple of weeks to wedge them apart. Yeah. It looks like they did more to bring them together tonight.
Who was he intimidating? I mean, was he trying to... I mean, was there somebody going, oh, he's going to flip the tire?
There was a mirror there. They replaced the one Ciampa destroyed.
Right. And I'm not gonna body shame, or not body, but I'm not gonna shame Lana. I'll just say that.
Oh, come on.
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not exactly a 10 myself, but she's just not looking that great right now. And if her job is to just look great, obviously that's probably her job. I don't think she's passing right now.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
Don't sell yourself short. On the right scale, you are a 10.
No, well, I don't know what that means, but I appreciate it. I'm sure you
I'm with him.
Okay. Viking Raiders do a ride along. What's up with that? What's up with that? Brian, did you happen to see this part?
No, man, I've been wheeling and dealing I've been saying.
No, we heard that.
Trying to get deals going.
Styling and profiling.
Yeah, styling and profiling, banging.
You said the comment. You said the comment that you didn't see most of the show, which still left some.
Any of it.
So,
I use that term.
So most loosely. Means you didn't watch any of Raw.
No, they were eating turkey legs. I mean, I guess they're trying to make them out to be I don't know, so like clearly, Neanderthal type people, hunter-gatherers type situation.
So
I don't know.
You were clearly on mute.
What do you mean? What?
Nothing. Don't worry. So you're looking at a picture right now of them eating a turkey leg, and you're saying, "Here's what happened."
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Yes.
We're driving in a car. Eating
yes, Rob. That's what's happening.
That's exactly
what
happened.
Fucking say about it.
He can't find the right window or the shortcut, Rob. He's looking at all of them, and he's just clicking the buttons, and he can't find the right tab or window.
Oh,
me? Oh, yeah, no, I've got like 75 Pornhub tabs open right
now. Stay at home.
I've been watching MOWP.
So old you haven't closed them.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I mean, cheap plug too. MOWP, we are on Pornhub. We are available there. I mean, you can find us fucking anywhere. We're everywhere.
We're not fucking. We're not literally fucking.
No. We are not. No, not yet.
No.
I have a.
Brian wishes.
It's basically just if your girlfriend or wife walks in and she's like, "What are you doing?" You be like, "No, babe, look," and just flip over to the other tab and be like, "No, I'm watching MOWP." It's
pro wrestling.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Single people like Brian are hurting during quarantine.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth.
Yeah.
So how
rub it in like what wrestling?
Yeah, how was the wrestling today?
So the Viking Raiders were in the car and they were singing. They were singing to each other or some shit. And
all right, so
yeah, are you gonna explain this really? Go ahead.
No, but yes.
Is it worth
this
it?
was Fandango and fucking Tyler Breeze,
Yeah,
this would fit their characters. If this was New Day, this would fit their characters. These two fuckers are driving around singing like drunk Irish songs, Irish drinking songs or something, while one's eating a turkey leg and they're talking about how they're going to dominate the tag team division.
Well, they was more about chanting about Vikings, about being Vikings.
They're in a mini SUV.
Yeah,
they should have been in a boat.
Huge fucking dudes. They're in a tiny SUV talking about how this big chicken leg and then we're gonna. I don't know.
Yeah, they worship Thor, and they're still trying to get those tag team titles. Yeah, man. So that all happened. That went down like that. So that's what happened. Anybody else says anything different, they're fucking lying to you.
The driving experience.
Right. Shane Thorpe and Vink took on Ricochet and Cedric. Great wrestling match. Cedric and Ricochet flying around the ring like fucking like there's lights turning on and off everywhere and they're fucking mosquitoes. So I don't know. I love that. It's a horrible analogy, but I used it. What do you think about that?
I made a comment tonight about this. Having Vink and Thorne there.
Yeah.
Is that because you can have these guys who are much cheaper show up to job instead of the club?
Well, I think that the club is, first of all, the club is fired. They're not with the company anymore. But
no shit, Brian. But I'm saying
why
this
are you
is a
saying
spot that you could have Ricochet and Cedric get a quality win by beating a team like the club, but that costs so much more, and there's no live audience. So fuck it, let's just send out whoever we got. We got Thorne and Vink pulling double duty. Send them out.
Well, I'm sure they're also local guys too. A lot of these people are close to the in the Orlando
it's not
area.
Just local guys, they are PC guys.
But look, what are you talking about? It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, they're local guys.
Well, no, when you're in fucking St. Louis and you grab a local guy, that means a fucking local talent. Like when you always spot your boys from Long Island. But when you're at the PC and local talent having to be one and the same, you can't just be like, oh, they're a local talent. Yeah,
I think you missed the point.
Fucking local talent.
Yeah, I think you've stretched this way longer than it should have gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate you, Rob, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. All right, I'll take that. So anyway, Cedric and Ricochet look good. We really talked about that. But you went on your I like the fact that did we give him a name yet? That's what I meant to ask. Did we give him a name yet?
Who, Thorne and Vink?
No. Come on.
Oh.
I like my name for him. One and another.
It's horrible. It's so bad. I don't even get it.
Because Ricochet comes out and says one and only.
No, we got that.
And they still come out to that, even though there's two dudes.
That's your joke?
No, I'm saying it doesn't make sense, so call it one and another.
What about 1 and 2?
That you think is gold?
No, because you got to do the pause. You got to do the pause. The 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything's funnier than what you said. What you said was horrible.
Ryan, don't be proud of that. That was horrible.
I know this is probably very 1980-esque WWF, but could they be like the Bumblebees or some shit? They're wearing yellow and black, anything like that? Yellow jackets.
The Killer Bees.
The Yellow Jackets. Yeah, Killer Bees.
Yellow Jackets? Yeah, that's a cool name. Why not? They could be like, can they have antennas too?
Yes.
I think they're going to be called the Ricks, because Cedric and Ricochet. There's going to be some way of the
Ricochet.
Who's the Morty?
Ricochet.
Who's the Morty? What? Yeah.
That's their couple name, Brian. We're not looking for their couple name. We're looking for their tag team name.
Shut up, Morty.
Same thing.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna watch Rick and Morty tonight. Yeah.
What about Crochet?
Crochet.
Cedric Crochet.
Just Crochet.
Here, I'm gonna tweet them right now and see if they like it.
Shut up, Brian.
What?
He probably is. He's gonna
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything on the board, Brian? Can you contribute in any way, or is that not one of your windows?
I'm tweeting Ricochet right now. I'm wheeling and dealing.
Go ahead, Adam. What's on the board?
Nothing.
There's nothing on the board. XL10 says convertible.
Yeah, that's what was on the board. I didn't think that was worth reading it.
Everybody's left us. Okay.
Yeah, they're like, fuck this show. I hope people are listening on the podcast.
Rey Mysterio.
You know what day it is.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio loses to Murphy. I know we kind of talked about it already, but I said if there's one thing, I forgot how I stated it to you, but if there was one thing that I would hope I would not see in the ladder match, it was Rey Mysterio. So now I don't have to worry about that anymore. So Rey Mysterio's out. So yay. Caden Carter from NXT pops in to take on the NXT champion Charlotte. A typical Charlotte no-sell fest. You know, I'm not going to make anybody look in any kind of way strong. Didn't let her have any hope spots. It's kind of a garbage Charlotte match. So Charlotte wins there. Tozawa doing double duty. I
spent that whole match trying to teach your wife how to spell Caden.
Right. No, exactly. That's exactly what. Yeah. Andrade and Tozawa. Brian, Andrade and Tozawa have a match tonight. I don't understand why not make it a title match. I mean, even if there's not going to be any kind of title change or even any kind of ongoing rivalry, why not let Andrade defend his title to somebody? He was going to get over anyway.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I mean, I guess maybe because Tozawa he doesn't seem like he's a challenger. I guess like a actual challenger for the belt.
Really?
Well, I mean, they don't have any kind. I mean, why would he be like a number one contender in any kind of way? It's not like he's being pushed.
Has there ever been number one contenders for the U.S. title?
I know, and they don't really do that in WWE. But like,
yeah, I don't
know. Why would they? I don't know. I mean, I guess I see your point.
The U.S. title is essentially the TV title, but less defended, right?
Yeah. So, I don't know why. I couldn't give you an answer. I mean, I think that's something silly. That's probably a missed opportunity if that were one of the awards. That would be it.
Well, I'm glad you could see it.
I don't think Rob was watching back then, but do you remember when Dean Ambrose and the Shield debuted, but Dean Ambrose was the first title holder. He held the U.S. title for a long time.
I was watching it. I saw it. Yeah, I was there.
Vaguely,
he didn't defend it.
Never defended.
His like 8-month title reign, he had 6 months of it was not defended.
Right.
And Andrade's got to be getting up there now and not defending it.
You want to give, and this is the thing that kills me is everybody says, oh, when Cena gets the belt, it gets so much credibility and so much, stature. But does it really? No. It's just Cena gets to go, he goes out there and he defends the belt all the time. So it makes the belt look more relevant. And then somebody else gets in there like, oh, you can't carry that belt. You don't give it any glory. No, but you don't let me defend it against anybody. Why would anybody give it? It looks like a waist jewelry now. That's all it is. Just fucking jewelry around my waist. It's not even a fucking belt anymore. I'm sorry.
Hey, Rob, check the tape. Look at the board for a second. Yeah, I'm right there with you if you're not defending it.
Oh, shit.
That was the one thing that I like about Drew McIntyre. When his promo at the beginning of the night, I know we're going to circle back to him in the main event. But I do like that he came out and just said, I'm not going to be one of those champs that hides, bring it. That's what made John Cena's open title challenge in the U.S. so good. It's nothing more than having the open challenge every week. And it sucks because somebody who has the open challenge every week is going to eventually lose it. But if Rob, like you said, if you make that the TV title, it's better.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be an open challenge. I mean, right? It doesn't have to be. It
doesn't make it the TV.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to stand in the ring and say you can say our next match is going to be a U.S. title match out of nowhere, not a feud, just a blood thing. Okay, so let me just address this on the board. Apparently, my notes are wrong, and my memory is as wrong as my notes. And Rey Mysterio beat Murphy. I thought Murphy won. Okay, so.
And you made a big statement about how you were so excited that Rey was not in this match.
Now I don't want to watch it. Now I'm out. Fucking out. All right.
In fairness, I think this is when your daughter came in.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, does it?
Does it, Rob? I don't know. Does it?
Liv and Ruby.
Does that make sense?
No, nothing. Liv and Ruby had a match. That happened. Rollins accepts Drew's challenge from his double back throne that he was sitting in, his Messiah chair, and he said how we're so much alike, but I'm a necessity. Me winning I'm gonna win out of necessity because he believes he's the only one that can lead the locker room. So
the locker room that we're not even allowed to be in it.
I like the way they presented this, doing the similar moments flash to. So Brian, basically what they would do, Brian, is they would flash to Seth, holding the belt at Mania, and then they'd flash to Drew, and they do the same thing with the NXT title. They flash it back and forth, and so basically they just mirrored them, all their different moments in their wrestling career that were exactly the same. So the story was Seth was saying, "Hey, I have nothing against you. I'm not gonna take the title from you because I don't like you. I'm gonna take it from you because I feel like I need to. The WWE needs me right now. They don't need you. So it's a good way they presented it, and I really enjoyed that kind of segment there. And I'm not even too hot on. I don't have it there.
You there?
Oh, that's weird.
Hello. Whoa.
Did you do something? Adam?
I didn't.
Okay. Pause in our show here for a second. Just Adam, Brian. No, you guys. If you talk it.
There's a loop.
You think? Hello.
Yeah.
You there?
Yeah.
Definitely Adam. Whatever Adam did is what did it. There's no doubt about that.
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah. Thanks for
my bad.
Scuttling the fucking show. Good job there, Adam.
Right. What'd you do?
You guys could have talked through the technical difficulty. I had to figure it out.
Deflecting.
Yeah, he is. Horrible.
What'd you do?
I took the pods out of my ear and it went to loud on the tablet, and then it went to there. So turning them off made it unsync.
I see. Dick. Everybody's like, Rob's fucked up, man. Russ, wasn't me, guys. Wasn't me. All right, where were we again? Let's see. I'm trying to finish up everything that went down tonight. We're just talking about tonight.
We're talking about Connor and Victor when they came out and just their face paint.
Garza and Drew. Drew won, right? Was that who won?
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear I was right about that. Adam, do you have anything to add on anything?
Again, this is just. This feels weird. This feels like, when someone's running through the inner circle, but they're running through Zelina's faction. Seth is just kind of waiting at the end already. But he has nothing to do with Zelina and their people, but Drew is fighting them each week.
How about Zelina talking shit to her husband tonight?
Oh, that's always fun. That's the second time she's been on commentary for his match. I like it.
Yeah, let's give him some shit, Brian. What do you think about that, Brian? What do you think, Brian?
That sounds great. I mean, I see it all the time when I'm at your house. So, but wait, what else was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh, this is blowing my mind. The whole thing with, did they give a name for Andrade and Garza? Did they give a name for that faction yet? You think they will? You guys are all about factions. I'm surprised you haven't talked about
I said this is a stable. I was very clear last week. This is a stable.
Faction stable?
No, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
What?
No, it's not the same thing.
How? Why? What?
A stable is in itself is it like if I'm a person that has a stable of horses, I have a bunch of horses. So a stable has a manager that is in charge of all those individuals. Stable. And then a faction is the grouping of talent together for a common purpose. Faction, stable, different things.
I think you're wrong there, brother. It's all the same. It's all the same.
No, it's not the
stable
same.
And a faction. If you ask anyone, it's the same fucking thing. They're not going to bring up horses.
Okay.
A stable is defined by the manager. If they all have a manager in common, then they are part of that stable, like Paul Heyman guys. Okay, and a faction is four guys not four guys, is a group of guys that has a clear leader, and then the rest are followers. Whether you have the mid-card and tag dynamic, or you have two solo wrestlers behind him, or however you do it, A faction has a clear leader, where a stable has a clear manager.
I thought it was the other way around. That was the other way around.
No.
So Ric Flair led us the stable, the Four Horsemen, and not the faction, or Bobby Heenan led a faction, not a stable.
Man, don't give me no J.J. Dillon bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, a stable has members that have defined roles.
No.
Yes.
A stable is led by a manager. A faction is led by a wrestler.
Yeah, and the stables they're all different. They're all different personalities. They don't go along the same theme.
Okay, but if you're using it in wrestling terms,
the same as Garza and Andrade.
If you're going to talk about this in wrestling and you were just bullshitting with someone, you said faction, stable, and you use those words interchangeably, it wouldn't make a fucking difference.
No, I agree with that.
Okay, as long as we're on the same page. But okay, if that's
I'm speaking to what I mean. I'm sorry for my wrestling podcast. I want to keep it highbrow. I'm speaking, to be clear about what we're talking about on the show. I mean, if we're just
being semantic,
right? If we're fucking around at the bar talking about wrestling, and I say faction or I say stable or you say stable, fucking who cares? I know what you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. We're all on the same page.
Yeah. Fucking nobody's arguing that. People don't say it.
Right. But anyway, their whole thing, they're doing the whole Tranquilo thing. That's something that they do. New Japan, like that whole Andrade, like the hand gesture that Drew did at the end of this episode. That's something that it's blowing my mind because they're doing that in New Japan. They're doing that in fucking Mexican promotions.
They did it with the Shield, dude. I mean, is that really a thing?
No, not really. It's not like the
Freebirds did it.
Bump.
The Freebirds did it.
It's more of like a thing that's like up in the air, kind of.
Yeah, so they hold their hands up in the air and they touch their fists, and this is like the New World Order taking over wrestling.
Oh my god, this is like a fucking. We just had this conversation with stables and factions. No, it's different. It's totally different. I'll show you why after the show. We don't have to talk about it.
You can show me why after the show.
There's a difference.
There's not a difference.
Can we move on?
Yeah, Adam's going insane.
Why? I mean, why not? You got something better to fucking talk about? All right, fucking here we go. I'm the one that's got to work tomorrow. Fuck, I do. Okay, here we go.
I have work every single day and not from home.
Why does that matter?
Go, I'm the one that's work tomorrow.
That's
like you're.
Nobody said anything.
Bro.
Nobody said anything in that kind of thing. You are so defensive.
I just don't like you tonight.
What am I doing to you? You're the one being the asshole.
You're on your high horse. Oh, I'm the one who has to go to bed because I have to work tomorrow.
No,
other people work too.
Nobody said you didn't, dickhead. Oh my god.
But we don't just need to end the show because you have to go to bed.
Okay, I wasn't taking credit for the end of the show. It wasn't like, hey,
what about our audience? Maybe they have to go to bed.
They're not paying attention to us.
I don't have to go to bed.
Work someday.
Why are you still talking about this? You need therapy, bro. Okay, let's just do our awards. So, in honor of our 420 show here, it's fucking 421 now.
I'm just not as messed up as you guys are because what day it is.
No, okay.
What?
Don't even just ignore what he said. Just he's so full of shit.
The board is fighting about faction stables and being
and clicks. A click is not a thing. There was the click, right? That's not a regular term that every time they put somebody together, it's a click.
And that was a backstage thing that became a thing. It's not like they walked around and ever called themselves the click.
Yeah, Scott Hall was wearing. He used to wear trunks that said "click" on the back of them.
Yeah, you can't. The click's more of a pronoun than it is closer to a pronoun than it is a noun. Okay,
are they a faction
in this
or a stable?
Who?
Or an alliance?
Who?
Oh, we never threw alliance into the conversation
because we disagree on what alliances are. Although I can't.
They're all equal.
Although I can't deny what the dangerous alliance.
Like New Day.
I can't argue with it.
New Day's an alliance.
Okay. Here's our awards tonight. We got the Too High to Mention Award. We got the Buzzkill Award. We got the Smoke Award. And the Sticky Icky Award. Sticky Icky, which I have named for our highest honor, the Sticky Icky, Brian.
Is that for Pornhub? Why'd you get that award?
It's dual purpose. Right, Brian?
Right.
Sticky Icky, man.
I wrote "This Bud's for you." That sounds better.
It does not sound better. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Which is better?
Which is what? What'd you say?
It was because Brian talked at the same time.
Why are you blaming Brian for how you're talking?
No, I'm blaming your ears for how you heard us.
Oh no. Oh no.
I can't. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm going to get to the awards.
I'll read the board.
Yeah, read the board.
Showed you saying, what the fuck are we talking about? LOL.
Keep going, man. Keep going.
Let's see here.
You're really bad at this.
Tyke is saying Dean defended the U.S. title a total of 3 times. He defended it twice and then lost in a battle royal.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Point.
And then Shoji's just saying, back to the stable thing. He said, stable doesn't always involve a manager. Remember Bret Hart's Canadian Heart Foundation stable with Anvil, Bulldog, Owen, and Pillman. So they never actually. No, I thought, wasn't Jimmy Hart?
Yeah, Jimmy Hart.
Wasn't he like the mouthpiece at some point, or am I making that totally up?
Yeah, absolutely. The Mountie.
The Mountie? What?
I don't know. Rob got me laughing crazy. I had to get off camera.
Oh yeah, I'm so responsible for all. Okay, let's do the awards.
He's blaming us, man.
Okay. Let's start with the Buzzkill award, the Buzzkill of the night. Brian, do you have a Buzzkill award? Yeah.
Yeah, how about that tan asshole that keeps running his mouth on TV the past couple days? I'm sick of it.
Oh, you talking about the orange
the tan.
slice?
He's orange. He's orange. Yeah, he's orange. He's got his tiny hands. He has his shitty hair. He's my buzzkill, man. Just listening to him, just fucking, I don't know, makes me just want to, I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty shitty.
Yeah.
It's pretty shitty.
I'm at a loss for words.
Bob?
No,
he's talking about Trump.
Oh,
Guy in the studio.
where? Oh, that's true. We do.
Who? Oh, yeah,
ball.
Bob. Yeah, Bob.
Where is it?
Bob?
Yeah, there he is.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, there's Bob.
There's Bob. Bob, say hi.
Hi, Bob.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
There's that orange-faced bastard.
Shut your mouth, whore. I can't find the camera. Oh, the camera's up there. There we go. Okay.
Hey, you're on the wrong one. You're talking to the Skype channel.
Yeah. Adam, what's your buzzkill?
Obviously, Charlotte.
Yeah?
Buzzkill Bob, Charlotte.
Okay.
Huh.
I'm just, here's the thing about Charlotte. You're defending you're the NXT champion. Why aren't you on Wednesdays? Why are you still being shown to me on Mondays? You're no longer a Raw superstar. You're the NXT champion.
Right.
Go to your show.
Go.
Why are you on the Money in the Bank poster? Go to your show.
Go.
You want to be 11-time whatever and ratings booster? Go the fuck to your show, please.
Go.
Stop being on Raw.
Go to your hole.
You don't go here anymore.
Yeah, you don't go here anymore.
I see. I see what you're saying.
Do you?
She's
Yeah,
a buzzkill.
Do you?
Yeah, it's a buzzkill, but I mean, they're strapped for people, man. You know.
They just drop like 50. They're not strapped if they're
a little bit.
You're telling me, okay, Brian, they could show Thing coming out for 5-10 minutes. Literally anything they could show you.
Literally.
I'd rather watch more turkey leg karaoke from the Viking Raiders, who just said their own name. Viking Raiders. Driving around in a small SUV.
Okay.
Right.
So my buzzkill of the night is going to be Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley and Lana are my buzzkill of the night. Like, you did the whole entire thing and just nothing. There's no relevance to it. It was such a dead lazy. It was lazy. That's what it was. It was very uncreative and very lazy. And WWE, you guys are better than that. Even if you don't always display it, you were better than that.
Also, you release her husband and you seemingly are breaking her and Bobby Lashley up. Her real husband, not her kayfabe husband.
Yeah.
And then they're fine this week. I agree. Buzzkill, Rob. Good job.
Buzzkill. All right. Next award is going to be Too High to Mention. Too High to Mention. Adam, why don't you start it out so Brian knows what to do?
Mine's going to be pretty simple. Was the Liv Morgan Ruby Riott thing. That was a feud a while ago. It served no purpose to continue it tonight. I felt they could have done something else in that spot. They could have spread them out and each had their own match in place of Charlotte. There you go.
All right, Brian. Too High to Mention.
Wait, what was the name of the award?
The Too High to Mention award.
Oh, how about why was Kaden Carter on TV? Now I'm looking at the results. Why was she on TV?
Because she showed up.
All right,
she's in Orlando because
Right.
she's local. Remember, Brian? She's local talent. We had this argument earlier.
No, I know, and then
Whole big side convo.
That's my answer. Why I just don't understand that. I don't comprehend why she's there. That's my answer. That's a shitty answer.
Okay, no, it's a good answer.
That was a bad answer. You can
It's
don't
a
give
good
me
answer.
a coin.
It's
I don't
okay.
deserve it.
I don't have the
No, no,
coins.
no.
Yeah, you're not getting any coin. Nobody's donating or subscribing tonight. We haven't even plugged it once.
So Too High to Mention award for me is what? It's that dude, man.
Are you sure it's not Buddy Murphy's victory?
That guy. Yeah.
Murphy.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's what? You know what I do is right on.
You know. So
Kick
it's like,
It says here on your chart.
You're all fucked up. All right.
where are the sound effects, Rob?
You know what? It's the thing is I don't open them
haven't figured it out.
no, I can do it. It's just I don't want to bleed your ears out when I play sounds. It's the same channel.
Put it lower.
Huh?
Put it lower. That's why you have a soundboard.
Same channel, man.
Oh, because we're on Skype. You're right.
Same channel, bro.
Same channel. Same smart time. Same smart channel.
Bro.
Yeah, he's only got one board. He couldn't possibly stick us on a separate one.
I'll fix it for next show. Next
We'll
award, I'll get it to work. Next award is going to be, we did Buzzkill, we did Too High to Mention. Hey, let's do the smoke. Who gets the smoke, Brian? Who gets the smoke, man?
Can I give it to RVD? RVD liked my comment today, so that made me feel okay. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that was your comment?
Yeah.
What was your comment?
I tweeted out and I said, if you're not watching RVD matches today, then please unfollow me or something like that.
Unfriend
something
me.
to those lines. Yeah, unfriend me. I don't know. And he
Just so that you know, Brian.
Yeah.
I watched Raw tonight.
Yep.
With Rob,
Mhm.
and Kara was in and out, and that tweet in front of me, and she goes, "Oh my god!" Or not in front of me, but literally, but on the thing, and she goes, "Oh my god, RVD is so conceited. I can't believe he posted that." And I'm like, "What? That's pretty cool. Look at what day it is." We had a whole conversation, not knowing that was from you.
Yeah, that was from me. So she read the tweet wrong. She has to check the tape.
Yeah, that's awesome, Ryan.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right. All right.
Good job by you.
Yes, good job. Adam, the smoke.
What is this award?
Who you gonna give the smoke
the
to?
smoke. Dude, did you see the dress tonight? Or whatever the hell it was? The cleavage be popping. It's Zelina Vega.
Oh.
She gets my smoke.
Yeah. Look, I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, you can't argue against that one.
No, I wasn't gonna argue. I was gonna add on to it, but I think there may have already.
Roddy.
Huh? Oh, this is rather strong, and I have squeezing titties. All right. All right. The smoke. I give the smoke to Cedric and Ricochet because they literally had smoke. So there you go. Ba-ding! Because they did, Brian.
Dong.
They had smoke. What's on the board? Anything?
I don't know.
Let's see. Chris Pinois, welcome to the board. He said Charlie and that black dress gets the smoke.
Ooh.
Dude.
For Shoji, who got the smoke, MVP can still roll. How was that? Did you guys like that match with MVP?
Roll like a roly-poly bug? What?
Yeah.
Soji also said Buzzkill, Kyrie losing. I can bear to watch it anymore. And tonight it looked like she's getting tired of losing. Watch the replay. When she lost, she was crying. Maybe they're Kurt Hawkinsing her. I don't know.
I don't know. I just know that she's the heel role is very attractive for her physically. Like she's very sexy heel. I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm just a sexy heel.
I'm
just your boy toy.
So
this is a thrilling.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Shut up, Brian. You didn't even watch the product. You didn't even watch the goddamn show, and you're gonna come on here
guys,
and criticize us.
I love this. I love talking with you guys and everyone on the. I'm just messing with you.
You ignored us all night, didn't watch the show, and have contributed nothing and showed up late. Don't pretend.
Wow, that's nice of you.
Wow.
I told you I was fucking wheeling and dealing, bro. What the fuck have you been doing besides you're the one that caused the technical issue during the show?
How much time does it take to swipe left or right, Brian?
What does that mean?
I mean, is that wheeling and dealing? Is that really?
No, we're on belowthecollar.com. Just go search Marked Out Wrestling Podcast.
Hot damn. All right.
Those were the backroom dealings.
Sticky Icky. The Sticky Icky Award of the night. Got to give some.
This bud's for you.
Sticky. It's my show. Sticky Icky. This bud's for you. It's not a fucking beer commercial. Sticky Icky. All right. Go ahead, Adam. Do your Sticky Icky Award.
Well, mine now, I'm going to change last minute. It's going to go to Brian for I'm getting RVD to like his comment.
Oh.
And then worse, getting Kara to shit on it, not realizing who put on it. I mean, that's double points for Brian there.
Ding, bring, bring.
All right. Brian? Icky.
What? Icky. I don't even know what that award is supposed to mean, but
it's the best award.
You're the one who voted for it over my title.
It's the best award.
It means.
The best award, yeah. I'm going to give it to EC3 because that man is putting up some very interesting stuff, specifically some videos on his Twitter. He shaved his head. He grew a little bit of a beard. He looks totally different. He's going away from that old EC3 character.
He grew like the Zorro type of beard.
Right, yeah, it's very thin and like a chin strap kind of deal. But his head is shaved. It looks very interesting. Him and also to Chris Hero. Welcome back, Chris Hero. Cassius Ono is no longer. He put up a fun video also, so that's something that I enjoyed too. And now I'm rambling, so I'm going to throw it back to you.
So Soji, he says, what does Sticky Icky mean? Right, I was going to explain more. Thank you for. You just won't let me get stuff out. You hear it, Brian? Right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. So it's like if you're at a party, Soji, and somebody's like, "Hey, I got some green." You're like, "Oh, cool." He's like, "Yeah, I got some Sticky Icky." You're like, "Oh, fuck yeah, it's gonna be on tonight." That's that good shit. It's just okay.
Did you ID Soji before you educate him on the drug trade?
No. Well, don't do it till you're 21. All right. I did smoke. Sticky Icky for me is Binky tonight, rocking the Raw outfit. All the raw logos. And in the segment with Montez and Dawkins, they literally said nothing. They said nothing the entire time they were in commentary. But they were just loud and obnoxious and fun, and I fucking laughed.
Everything they said was monosyllabic, but it was all the right times.
Yeah.
Bam! Boom! Yeah!
I love that they were pissing off King. I love that much of it. Again, it was funny to me. It was fucking hilarious to me.
Piss off King.
What's that?
I think it's easy to piss off King. It's like pissing off the angry elf.
You had me to your second part of that sentence, you dick. Okay. It's time to go.
I had you at goodbye.
It's time to go. All right, don't forget to join us here every Monday and every Wednesday night after Raw and NXT and AEW Dynamite. Brian's got the All Elite Hour, which pops in there sometime during the weekend. And he'll be back here Monday night again. Money in the Bank, we're going to figure that out. Obviously, we're going to react to that. I mean, we're all going to be home, so it's not like we got to drive anywhere. And don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, rate, review.
Figure out how to show it like drive-in style, Rob.
I could show it like drive-in style.
Yeah, like project it on your garage door, and then you can sit in your lawn. Brian and I can sit in our cars. We could all social distance, but watch it together. There's
two things you're not taking into factor. Thing one is I don't have a projector.
Thing two, Kira.
Thing two is who says I want to be around you motherfuckers? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Real quick before we go, we'll close like this.
Wow.
So we had
you closed on being an asshole.
I was joking and I laughed afterwards. Kidding. Oh my God, you're such a baby. So we were social distance. Would you shut up? We were social distance visiting. What is it? Saturday, right? So we're all in my driveway, all sitting like 10 feet apart in desk chairs, just got our masks, just talking, trying to catch up, get some not family time. And Brian
thought we were only 5 feet apart.
Dude, Brian is the most terrified fucking I get it. I get it.
I mean, I obviously had my mask on. I had my hand sanitizer, which I just carry this around 24/7, 365. But yeah, I mean, I didn't want to get close to you guys. I didn't want your dog running over to me. I take this very seriously. I mean, the fact that I even went over there, I mean, you guys should be thankful, and you guys should be thanking me for my presence over there. I appreciate it. Thank you.
The way you turned that was magnificent. That was great.
I did, yes. Thank you. I did have to piss really bad. Thank you for letting me pee on the side of your house. So I didn't even use your bathroom, by the way.
That was your own choice.
I wasn't going to go in his house. Are you kidding me?
I'm not arguing with Brian. Brian
probably doesn't want me in his house.
Brian is acting appropriate. I have no complaints the way he's acting. It was just there was that little over the top kind of, oh, you think I should get out of my car? Yeah, dude, you can, come on.
I was ready to just hang out in my car and just talk to you guys through the window, but
yeah. So, but it was good to like see you guys in person. Yeah,
it was good to see you guys.
It was good. Yeah, just got to do it smart, man. It's got if you're out there, just make sure you're being safe and do it smart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mary was worse than the dog though about the 6 feet rule.
Yeah, I'm screaming at my kid, "Quit going so near Uncle Adam!" No, just so. No, she didn't cry. She's the devil. She's absolute Satan right now. My kid without school and structure right now is an absolute terror. I mean, it's saying my house is hell right now. Absolute hell. And
he's not exaggerating.
No, I just want to go away. I just want to. I want to. I mean, I don't want to leave forever. Yeah, I don't want to leave forever. I just want to get out of here for a little bit. I forgot how much I miss going to work. No. So, anyway, all right, guys, join us for our next show. Mark out like no one's watching, and please, for everyone's sake, wash your fucking hands.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by U-Record Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's Ravepro.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.